So hello everybody, this video talks about the account payable solution by Newgen, and it is based on IBPS and ECM solution. Now to start up with, we are having the capturing solution for you. This is OmniScan, which is a production level scanning solution. It can be deployed at various branches and godowns where you're receiving the goods along with the document. And open up the template for account payable, and here we are. So you can see in the template there are various fields which you can configure, and also you can configure the number of documents being associated with the process. Now let's try to import the documents given by the vendor. So you can scan those, or you can even pull out directly if they are pre-scanned documents. And here we are. So you can see the documents been there. All the documents along with the page range has been reflected. Now let's try to do the data entry. So this is how the complete data entry has been executed. So let's try to export the document to IBPS, which may be at a central location for processing of the invoices. So the relevant user will be able to export it. So here the export is happening, and a report is also generated. Let's see the report. So in the report you can see there is a work item number been generated. Help you to search out the work item. This is IBPS screen. The user can log in. Now let's try to do a quick search onto the work item. 110 was the number, and as you can see it is at the gate entry stage, so user can open it up. So here you can see that all the details that we have populated from the branch is been reflected out here. Now the pure details which you wish to fetch from your ERP system can easily be fetched out here. You can see that all the details of the purchase order is been reflected. Now at gate entry stage, a user, according to the goods been received, he can modify all those quantities, right? Let's assume that the keyboard received is 3 in number instead of 4, so we can modify, right, and can furnish the remarks. And finally he can submit this request to the next level, and here it is at a store stage, and he can see the remarks of the gate entry user, and further he can go into his own section, right, and can give his own remarks also, and then he'll try to move it further. Now as he try to do it, some alert message coming up that there's a mandatory to-do list that one has to go through. So we are providing you with a first time right approach, so that any essential thing that need to be checked must be checked at this level itself. So the line item mismatch, if there is any, so it says yes, the documents are incomplete, say no, and can move it further. It can go to the next level. It has gone to the inspection stage. Now at this stage also he can see all the details, and further he can give his own remarks also. The user has the option to create the quality documents. You will see that there is a document being created, and here you can see that all the details has been reflected out here. Similarly, if you wish to generate the quality certificate and you want to rewrite it, so that can also be done. So this is how the generation of the letter is also possible from IBPS itself, and then he can give his own remarks and can submit it further. Now let's see where it has gone from here. It has gone to the accounts section. Now the account section can again see each and every detail of the comments been given by different users. He also have an option to go through the history, but at this stage he has been given the power to check the mismatch. So as he clicks onto it, so you can see that the mismatched line items is been reflected. So this is how he can take an action into it, right? And that could be done from here. So you can say data mismatch, and accordingly the document will be routed back, right? So that's how the power has been given to this user to check the mismatch between the line items, and he also has the power to raise an exception. So you can raise that types of exception and can move it further, right? So thus he can submit it from here. So let's see where it has gone. So from account stage it has gone back to the exception stage, and can see the history out here. The account user remarks has been reflected as mismatch, and can go to the exception where he can clear the exception, right? So that kind of comments can be given. You can change that line item, right? So he can give his comments onto it as per his findings, and then he can move it back to the inspection stage or can approve it, right? So this is how the entire rectification can happen. Exceptions can be handled. So it has gone to the finance department now. Finance user has again has the power to see all the remarks been given by different users. He can go to the history and can see the remarks of each and every user. Based on that, he can give the remarks and he can take an action into it and can post it into ERP, because finally the payments need to be done through an ERP system and the work item will exit. It has gone into the DMS OmniDocs, which is document management system by Newgen. So let's have a look at OmniDocs also, where the documents have gone. And as you log in, you can go into the repository and here we have the account payable process, right? So you can go to that number which we have just populated. 110 was the work item, and the folder has been generated here. You can see all the documents that was part of this process, so you can open it up at any later point of time and can view it. Similarly, you can also search these documents. Let's have a look at the reports also. Now from here you can go straight away into the dashboard reports. You can design various types of reports as per your requirement, right? And it can be displayed using various charts, as you can see, right? Even a graphical and a tabular format can be given. So it will give the power to the stakeholders, to the head of the department, to view the actual status of the process. They can have a holistic view into the entire process, and even to do the root cause analysis they have the power to drill down the report. So if they have to see a particular case, so they can go out here, and these are the work items which are pending at this particular stage. So you can go deep into a particular case and can see what is the problem out there. So here you can see that entire form is in front of you along with the document. So you can see this has not been populated, which is a problematic area. So similarly, you can go deep into each and every case and can see the problem out there, and accordingly you can take actions into it. This is how you see the dashboard reports are going to be very useful tool for the stakeholders to have a holistic view into the entire processing. So that's how you see the entire solution for account payable has been executed using Newgen IBPS solution. Thank you.